system, Krasnius was close to ending his career and looked forward to retirement in Mexico with his wife Frances. Daughter Elizabeth would not go on camera.
The days before the uprising, there was a lot of tension. Prisoners were getting out of hand. There were talks of riots. And he even said to my mother once, well, I don't even know if I'll be coming back or if I'll come home. And this was in the week before August 21st.
About a day, maybe 2 days before it happened, you seem to grow an antenna. You know, you can sense something's happening when you're in prison. And you can sense the tension, you can sense incitement, because it's quiet. But you sense something's going on. Yeah, I figured something was happening. I didn't know what it was, but I knew something was about to go down.
No single name would become more important in the tragic events of that summer day than attorney Stephen Bingham. The 29-year-old Bingham was a graduate of Yale University, the law school at UC Berkeley, and once worked in the civil rights movement. On the morning of August 21st, Bingham had not planned on going to San Quentin. A last-minute phone call, however, changed his schedule. A Black Panther wanted Bingham to assist a legal investigator, Vanita Anderson, in her visit with Jackson. Bingham was reluctant, but agreed.
She didn't know me from Adam. I mean, neither of us had met each other before.
After arriving at San Quentin at around 10 a.m., Bingham and Anderson had their personal belongings inspected by prison guards. But their visit with Jackson was denied by a lieutenant in charge. Bingham protested. At around 1 p.m., Warden Park returned from San Rafael. Park approved the visit. Established policy could not prevent it. Anderson, however, was not allowed in to see Jackson.
And then Officer Scarborough asked me, aren't you going to take the tape recorder in? And I said something like, well, I don't have one. And that was when Vanita Anderson said that, well, you can take mine. And that was apparently what was inside the briefcase.
According to Bingham, once inside the visiting room, Jackson examined the draft of his second book. At Jackson's request, Bingham left the room to have Anderson review some papers. Sometime after 2 o'clock, the meeting came to an end. Bingham and Anderson signed out of the prison at 2:30 p.m. and departed for Berkeley.
Do you ever use the tape recorder?
No.
Do you ever pull it out of the attaché case?
No.
Do you ever transfer a gun to George Jackson?
No.
George Jackson was taken from the visiting area by Officer Frank DeLeon. DeLeon was 44 years old, stocky, and the married father of 5 children. When he arrived at the door of the adjustment center with Jackson, Sergeant Kenneth McRae allowed both men inside. McRae was 39 years old, married, and had 3 children. Guard Urbano Rubiaco was nearby. Rubiaco was 25 years old and had previously worked at Soledad's Olway. According to Rubiaco, as he came face to face with Jackson, he noticed a shiny object in the inmate's hair.
And he says, you know, what's that in your hair, Jackson? And Jackson says, nothing. And the guard reaches up and he touches it and there's resistance.